This lesson is a warm-up, which can be used as a preparation for the lessons that are going to follow on the Huang shan daoist qigong. Place your feet shoulder-width apart and bend your knees slightly and shift the weight from side to side. Huang shan daoist qigong, it's mainly working on the pelvic area. The movements are turning and coiling. We're learning to turn this area from side to side. This area is called the low dantian area. But there are some basic points we have to pay attention when we're turning our low dantian. We keep our hips stable, and as we're shifting the weight, we feel a movement in this area. If we place our hands on the hip joints, we will feel that as we're turning to one side, one hip area is closing and the other hip area is opening. Try to feel this. Place your fingers on your hip joints and feel how one hip is opening and the other hip is closing. For example, if I'm turning to this way, it's opening on my right side. From the side where I'm bringing the weight, and the other side is closing. And the same happens when we turn it to the other side. This is mainly happening because I'm sinking down with my knees bent. If I did the same with my knees straight, this is not happening. Try with me. Just turn your body left to right without bending your knees. And when you place your fingers on your hip joints, you will feel nothing. Not much of a difference. But if you bend your knees and you place your fingers on your hip joints, you will feel that one hip is closing and the other hip is opening, making sure that the knees are in line with our toes. Because if I was moving my knees like this will affect the hip movement, and the closing and the opening will not happen. So just notice that your knees are always in line with your toes. This is a very basic point, so you do the exercises correctly. We can now try a larger stance. Shift the weight from side to side. Don't lock your knees, keep them bent. And as we're turning, keeping our knees stable, we will feel the opening and the closing of the hip joints more. If you practice this a few times, then you will feel a slight movement inside your dantian. It feels like having a ball in there that you're turning it. And then what happens, there is a slight massage that is happening in the low dantian area. That's why this qigong, it's very good to open the energy in the low dantian. It works on the tendons, connective tissues, and it works very well on the reproductive organs. Relax your feet. Let's practice a few more exercises. Shift the weight from side to side. And let your arms hang loose. And the hands are moving from side to side like a pendulum. I'm not doing a big of a movement. I'm just feel how the shifting of the weight from one leg to the other leg, it's also moving my arms. We can also try to go up and down, and this way we have a bigger movement in the arms. We're not shifting the weight too much, just a little. This way we let our shoulder become loose. Let the movement become smaller now. And slowly, slowly we are stopping. For our shoulders, we do this exercise, turning our body, open the hands in a circle from the side. And at the same time, we're moving our shoulders in a circle. We're turning our body together. And again, we're feeling how our body is moving our arms. If I did this movement only with the arms, after a while it would be very tiring. But now I'm turning my body with my arms. Let's reverse the movement. We can try to do this movement only with the arms, or just make a bigger movement of the shoulders as well as we are moving our arms. And again, we let our arms hang loose. Let's try a big circle. Draw a big circle in front of you and turn your body with it. This exercise will help on the exercise of the Daoist Qigong that is called yin-yang symbol. Knees are slightly bent. We shift the weight for a little. And let's reverse the movement of the circle. We help with the turning of our body to move our arms. Relax the arms and legs. Lift and drop the shoulders with the breathing. So breathe in when they are up and breathe out when they are down. Now we're going to practice a few exercises for our neck. Turn your head to the side very slowly, looking over your shoulder. Come to the center. Turn your head to the other side, looking over your shoulder. And breathe in as you're turning. Then relax to the center. Turn again. Breathe in. Breathe out to the center. Breathe in to the other side. Breathe out to the center. Bend your head slightly forward. Come to the center. Turn to the side. and bend down to the diagonal. Come to the center, turn your head slightly to the corner and bend downward. Come to the center. Another time, turn to the corner, bend slightly forward to the diagonal. Come to the center, turn to the other corner, bend your head slightly forward. Come back to the center. It's very important to not hold your breath in. Breathe naturally. Another time, turn your head to the corner, bend forward, come to the center, turn to the other corner and bend slightly forward. Come to the center. Make a few circles with your shoulder with breathing. You can breathe in as you're lifting and breathe out when you come down. Reverse the movement. Keep breathing in each circle. Relax your arms, shake them a bit, and shake your legs. Let's try a few exercises for the bottom of our feet. Bend the knees slightly, put the feet shoulder width apart, and just place the weight forward and backward on the feet. Feel when you're shifting the weight forward and backward, how the weight moves to the front of the foot and then to the back of the foot. Don't lift the toes or the heels. The body is upright and relaxed. Come to the center, make a slightly larger stance and turn the body left to right and let your arms go with. The arms are very loose and they come with the turning of the body together. The knees are stable. They're not moving. We can try this exercise a little bit slower and we can feel how the arms are coming with the body. It's the body that is moving the arm. Make sure you're not leaning like this. Keep the body upright. Your body is upright and you're turning around the vertical axis in your body. If we go a little bit slower, we can feel it more. You can see my arms are not moving by themselves. They're moving with me because I'm turning my body. Slowly, slowly, we're making a smaller turn till we stop to the center. We find our center line. Breathe in, breathe out.